I'm meteorologist Bobby J. We've been talking about this the last couple of days, repeating forecasts throughout this weekend with the warm afternoon temperatures, cool mornings, and we're going to be nearing some record highs for parts of our area here today, getting up to around 10 to 18 degrees above the seasonal high for this time of year, which is 76 for Medford. Now, the coastline, even into Douglas County, kept a little bit cooler with the cloud cover and that patchy dense fog in the morning hours. That chance of fog might stick around for the next couple of days. And next week, a little bit of some good changes. We're finally going to be cooling off, but we do look to stay dry with a little bit stronger wind speeds. The coastline today, we're seeing those highs into the 60s again, mid 60s expected with the patchy dense fog in the morning hours. Mostly cloudy. Might see some of that clearing into the late afternoon hours. In the West Valleys, a little bit of a difference from Roseburg compared to the rest of us. Likely to stick around with some of that cloud cover and fog earlier on in the day, and that might keep them into the mid 70s. We're looking at 80s, lower 90s here for the rest of us, so a toasty afternoon. The record high for Medford today is 95 degrees. East of the Cascades, we're seeing some lower to mid 80s, morning lows dropping into the 30s, so warm afternoon and cool nights, and that continues all the way through this weekend. Lots of sunshine out there, some passing high clouds across the area here for today. But look at the difference into next week. We start to drop pretty quickly with the low pressure system moving into the northwest, and again, looks to be a dry system kicking up the wind speeds and bringing in those cooler temperatures. Highs dropping into the 70s here. The Climate Basin likely dipping into the mid and upper 60s. Breezy starting Monday and Tuesday, and mostly sunny with lows continue to drop into the lower to mid 30s. Now, Northern California will also have sunshine throughout much of that forecast, breezier as well to start next week and cooling off into the 70s. After the next few days, we'll be in the low 90s. Coastline, we're seeing those mid 60s here for today. Likely going to be clearing out of that fog a little bit earlier for the next couple of days, warming up at least a few degrees with some upper 60s, maybe even some lower 70s.